Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Ranker Buzz. Today, we are here with another session that is on judicial service examination after the LLB. Either it is LLB from the 5-year LLB or the 3-year LLB. You can pursue the judicial service examination after the completion of the LLB exam. So let's start the session. So first we look at the type of judicial service examination available after clearing the LLB, that is the graduation in law. So there are two services which is available through the examination. The first one is the judicial service examination of junior division. That this examination you can give just after completing your LLB, and sometimes in some cases you can give this particular exam when you are giving the last semester of your exam, or about to clear your LLB, and in some cases you need to get enrolled before going for this examination, enrolled as an advocate in any of the bar council of state. And when it comes to the higher judiciary exam, in most of the cases you cannot directly give this after the completion of LLB, but this examination can only be given after the 7 years of practice as an advocate. So only after practicing for at least 7 years you can give this examination. But the difference between the two examinations is that this exam, the first exam is for the junior division. You will be getting like magistrate first class or second class. You'll be posted in that particular domain, and when it comes to the higher judiciary exam, then you can directly jump to the higher level higher level post, that is the additional district judge or assistant district judge. So this can be one of the posts which you can get just after completing this particular examination, once you have the practice of 7 years. So these two are the type of examinations which is available for you after completing the LLB exam. Now coming to the eligibility criteria. So when it comes to the eligibility criteria, definitely every state has their own eligibility criteria. But yes, there are certain criteria which is almost similar in all the cases and all the different states. So the first requirement is that you must be a citizen of India. So this is a prior eligibility which is almost there in all the government jobs. It is there. Then age criteria may vary. In some of the states it may be 30, it may be 32, it may be 35, or it may be 40 in some cases. So it may differ with the state in which you are going to give this examination. Then another thing is that you must hold an LLB degree, and in some cases they also allow the people who are going to appear for the final examination, they also allow. But in most of the cases they ask for the LLB degree to be completed. Only after completing the LLB degree you can appear in this particular exam. Then comes that the candidate shall be enrolled as an advocate under Advocates Act 1961. In certain cases, they may not ask you to get enrolled, but in certain cases, it is mandatory. Before filling the form, it is mandatory that you must be enrolled in any one of the state bar councils. Then only you can fill the form for this particular examination. So now coming to the experience part, as I have already told you that it is applicable only to the second, that is the higher judiciary part. In the lower judiciary, very rarely they ask for the experience, but it is under discussion that you must have certain experience before going for this examination. But it is yet to be cleared and yet to be finalized. So till now, right now, you don't require any kind of experience when it comes to the lower judiciary, but definitely when it comes to the higher judiciary, you must have 7 years of litigating practice. So you must have 7 years of practice. And one more thing is there, like with respect to with respect to the language, that in certain states like in the Hindi heartland, that is the North Indian state, you may fill the form if you know Hindi. Then you may fill the form in certain states, 7 odd states. But those states in which there is a separate language, Hindi is not the language, not the mother tongue, then definitely those who know that language can appear in that examination, like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Gujarat, or for that matter, many other states. So language can be a barrier. So you may not be able to fill all the forms in all the states. Yes, but definitely if you are well aware with the language of Hindi, then definitely you can go for 7-8 states which are available for you. Now coming to the stages of the judicial service examination, the stages which are involved in this particular examination. So the first one is the preliminary examination. It is, first you have to give the preliminary examination, which there must be certain minimum criteria, minimum cutoff which is there, like just in few days it is like Delhi judiciary exam is going to happen. So in that 60% is the minimum criteria, that you must score 60% marks, and after that cutoff will be decided. So it may vary with respect to the different state. In some state it may be 30%, maybe 40%, or it may be anything as per the discretion of that particular state. So once you clear this preliminary examination, then comes the stage that is the mains examination, in which you'll be writing. It's a written examination in which you have to give the examination with respect to the subjects related to law as well as language. So, and it may vary. In some state there will be 10 subjects, 11 subjects, somewhere 17, 19. It may vary with the states, but yes, definitely there are certain subjects, certain common subjects which will be there in almost every examination. सभी examination में आपके पास वो subject रहेंगे. But yes, depending upon the state, local laws may change, minor acts may change. तो वहाँ पे आपको subjects में changes वहाँ पे दिखाई देंगे. And once you qualify this particular exam and you score a good marks, then comes the phase that is the interview phase. And this is the final stage. After the interview, you will be selected, and you will be, once you are selected in the interview, and you will, the final merit list will come, and then you can go for the training process of the judicial services. Then the states conducting these examinations, so almost every state has their own, like the high courts are responsible for conducting these examinations, and whatever agency is conducting these examinations will be supervised by the concerned high court. So as we know, there are 25 high courts available in India. So these are the high courts which monitor these examinations and supervise all those examinations, that no such malpractice or so can happen in this examination. तो ये सारी चीजों का ध्यान रखने का काम जो है, that belongs to the respective high courts. जैसे कि हमें पता है कि there are 25 high courts, so they are responsible for supervising or coordinating these particular examinations. So we'll see that how in the next coming session, we'll see that what are the different criteria and what are the differences between, and what are the subjects in different states, and how we can clear, or what are the opportunities, or how many states one can cover if we have good command over certain subjects. So that we'll see in the coming sessions. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you have got things clear in your mind, and you'll keep an eye on our YouTube channel to see the future videos with respect to the judicial service examination. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining.